We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Denver Broncos.
Tucker McCann set to kick off.
Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone, and no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Throwing on first down is Locke. Oh, he's going to take a shot. They've got his man complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now the first carry here for Philip Lindsay. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. On first down, right back to Lindsay. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he'll be out of bounds. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
They need about the length of the football here on first and goal. They'll try to run with Lindsay, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Philip Lindsay with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos.
Makes the score Broncos 7, Raiders 0. Sam Martin set to kick off.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, TJ Logan. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was
and credit the tackle to Derek Barnett.
A 3-yard pickup.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They run with Logan. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Josh Jacobs. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson. His throw incomplete. D.D. Westbrook, his intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Flushed out right. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 42. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Throw left side, complete. It's Jacobs. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Josh Jacobs.
12 more yards there and another first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23.
He was
a solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 23-yard line.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18.
Here's Jackson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. To throw is Jackson. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
A 4-yard.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Jacobs again.
Running game's played a huge part in getting him down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you. From
the gun, Jackson. to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Second down and goal. Jackson. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
83,
Darren Waller, his second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Tucker McCann.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Brings up second and a yard at the 34-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Lock. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 16 yards, a first down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Mike 51. Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Ready? Kill.
Block on the give. It's Lindsey. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Hatchet. Front team spill.
From midfield, here's Locke. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Block working out of the gun. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Drew Lock.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Back at the 36-yard line.
Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Jerry Judy, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Now this will make it into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, what are you going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That's on the big guard, Gabe Jackson. Jacobs. Malik Jefferson in there on the stop.
Jacobs,
and there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Gain brings up second down at the 21-yard line.
Second and 14. Jacobs. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Jackson on 3rd and long. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a carry for Jacobs. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
They go play action with Jackson. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack.
A loss of 8 yards. It's 3rd down.
To throw on 3rd down. Jackson. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. They'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up this weekend. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
First down.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Kyle Fuller, the one to make the tackle.
He was taken down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Trying to run forward with Jacobs. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They snap it at one. Now it's Jackson. Got his connection, complete to Ruggs. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A big pickup of 12 yards on fourth down to keep this drive from stalling. On first and 10, it's Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
22-yard line.
To throw again, Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Raiders have drawn even here, and they can take the lead with the extra point to come. It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. And this puts them on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
Makes the score Raiders 14. Broncos.
McCann's got it teed up. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
They'll take over first and 10.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout
It's a pickup
as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Jackson from the shotgun. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
And 7 yards to go.
On now, Tucker McCann. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn, that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball?
Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. A good-looking return set up here. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the halftime break behind us, and we are back underway with the third quarter of action. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line. On second down, Jackson. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Yards to go.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Here's the Raiders punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the... And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It does doesn't work out, and the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Check 52 to mine. Check 52. Lock it. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check, check, check. Yep. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash. 52 to mine.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Lindsey, the ball carrier.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Block now to throw. This one complete into the hands of Maurice Fountain. And he's brought down after a very nice game. That one goes for 36 yards.
First down.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Well, they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
Check, check. 36, 36.
And good pressure defensively to stop him for a loss of a couple. Now there's also a flag to go with it. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Here we go.
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up.
A gain of 7.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Lindsey. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Down at the 2-yard line.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run with Lindsey. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
That was a huge play on 3rd down, so now what? Do you go for it? Do you trust your offense? Or do you want to put on your defense to try and get the ball back? Me? I'm going for it right here.
A field goal try forthcoming now for the Broncos. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. And his kick here is good. And that'll bring him back within a point. A good drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Jackson on 1st down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and
So
10.
much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action in Denver. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And that's going to be caught. It's Rico Gafford. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
23 yards. And the Raider 1st down.
Jackson on first down. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Counter play with Jacobs. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Oh, nice move. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Touchdown,
Rico Gafford, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
The kick is good.
And it's up and good.
Raiders 24, Broncos 16.
McCann's got it teed up. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Mike 52, Mike 52, Mike 64, weak. Check 25, check 25, check 3, check those.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. It's Damon Arnett picking it off.
Intercepted by the Raiders. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
With the score.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now it's Jackson. That is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Now Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jalen Hurd, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Makes the score Raiders 31, Broncos 16.
McCann's got it teed up. This will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Lock. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Good coverage there by Trayvon Mullen.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Locke. Got a man. It's Judy complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
At the 45.
Locke now on 1st down. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. The big man, P.J. Hall, had the path to the QB there. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll go for it. It's Locke. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 16, Locke steps away to his left, and this is going to be incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Throwing his lock on third down. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. He's got daylight. The 20, 10, 5. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown.
Las Vegas.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis. Interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Makes the score.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably... And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
At the 41-yard line.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down. The Raiders on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing is Jackson. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion. Quite the turnaround from a week ago where he threw 4 interceptions. He hasn't had an interception this game, and he told us during the week, my goal, goose egg. He's achieving that so far.
And what we're seeing is a guy that you can win with, all right? Because anyone who can make that type of an adjustment and shake off a really horrendous week the week before and come back and play mistake-free football to this point, yeah, that's a guy I want to play with, that's for sure.
That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that is caught. It's Ruggs. Touchdown, Vegas.
To number 11,
Henry Ruggs. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Race don't travel. Race don't travel.
from the 30 on second down. Lock. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to have this down deep into Vegas territory. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 51 yards. They'll run on first down. Lindsay. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Goes first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run with Lindsay. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Philip Lindsay with his second touchdown of the night. And the Broncos cut into that lead. Now he's doing his part, but still facing a sizable deficit.
And he would like to do more, but he needs help from the other 2/3, right? He needs his defense to bow up a little bit, and he also needs special teams to maybe create some big plays and help them get back in it.
Team for the Raiders able to secure it. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy. They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
4th down, here's Jackson. A throw for Westbrook, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. 20! And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Philip Lindsay, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
But now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to 15.
Makes the score Raiders 45.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Intercepted. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, two-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo. 51 to 5. Big.
Clock now on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Lock. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. From the gun, it's Lock. He's going to let it fly. Oh, wide open, complete. Past the 20. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope. No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
Makes the score.
So the onside kick will come with 17 seconds to play. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Set to kick off.
The Raiders that'll come up with it, and that will put victory in sight for the silver and black. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
He's going to take another shot here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Brian Edwards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Jackson's going to throw it. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. Kind of surprised they accept the penalty.
The only thing that comes to mind for me is they want to move them back 5 yards because they feel good about their defense. But in most situations, you take the down. That's what counts more.
That's caught by Waller out left side. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This to make it a two-score game. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for Las Vegas, it's a win that was long overdue as they move to 1-6 now on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.